sitting here before you today as a person who has good days, who has bad days, and who has days that are somewhere in between. But I choose to not be defined by my mental illness. It is a part of me, make no mistake, but it is not what makes me Lynn. I am a mom, a daughter, a friend, a sister, a coworker, and more importantly, I'm a living and breathing human being, no different than anybody else here in this room today. There's a tremendous amount of power in the media. The media can sell you everything from what you should be eating to what you're wearing, and also to what images you will see and hear in your home. With great power comes great responsibility. The power of the media can sway opinions and can create fear, anger, confusion, but it can also instill happiness and hope. A fair and balanced approach to reporting can never be wrong. In the mass media, we hear stories about incredible tragedy, often done by the hand of another. In many cases, there's a quick rush to judgment that the offending person is mentally ill. It may be worth noting that a different ideology does not simply imply that someone is living with a mental illness. The context should be one where we link things with the broader social issues and not jump to the easiest explanation of mental illness. There's often a rush to judgment that cannot be taken back once the words have been spoken. We've created labels in our society. I'm a person who lives with depression. I'm not depressed. There is a distinct difference that often gets lost. I often think of how languages and attitudes differ when we are speaking of individuals with illnesses outside of mental illness. When somebody's sick with a physical illness, we give them a call, we send them a card, we send them flowers. All too often, when someone is unwell with a mental illness, we don't know what to say. And I've been on the receiving end of that. We're afraid of, quote unquote, setting them off. Or if they're unwell or they appear uncooperative for whatever reason, we might speculate that perhaps they're off their medication. I've been in that boat. Those were things that were said about me, to me, and behind my back. It's doubtful that someone with a physical illness would ever have to undergo such scrutiny. Unfortunately, stigma is alive and well. As people of the media, you have the words at your disposal to tell a story. Affixing labels to people hurts. Labels belong on jars, not on people. Consider the person, me. Consider my family. Consider the reasons why you choose your words. Consider the greater impact, not just the headline in the moment. That's what I ask of you. Everyone has a stake in mental health. We all want good mental health. Some of us at different stages in our mental wellness. Some of us at different times might appear more ill than at other times. Many of us can still work, however. We can be good parents, we can be good people, and we can be contributing members of society. Mental illness not only affects the person, but those around us as well. I cannot begin to imagine how difficult it must have been for my family at many times in my life. The reality is that mental illness is around all of us. 1 in 5 of us in this room are living with mental illness. Many people do not have access to the help that they need because they don't know where to look. This is where I believe the focus should lie. This is where the media can flex their collective muscle, raise awareness not only to the importance of access to mental health services, but also to celebrate the people who are thriving in spite of their illness. Thank you.